What y'all got going on YouTube? It's Who Cashman We is back with another free game video, man. If y'all folks is wondering why I got on my coat and my little cap, it is cold outside. Y'all folks know the seasons are changing, man. We are getting closer and closer towards my birthday, so yeah, man, it's a little bit chilly outside. But what I can tell y'all folks is, man, we about to get into this free game video. I got a big topic I want to talk about. I know a lot of y'all been waiting on this. If y'all can tell by the title, the name of this video is how to make your first 10K. Now, I teach people in my community all the time inside the Ghost family about how to make 10K, whether I teach them through affiliate marketing, making social media content, selling products. It's a lot of different ways to make money online. And there's a lot of people that don't know these ways to make money online. If y'all is interested in getting any one-on-one help, man, make sure y'all click the link in my bio and check out the Ghost family. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of free game in this video, man, but if y'all need any more help, y'all know where to go. We finna go ahead and get straight into it, though, y'all. I think the first thing I want to talk about, y'all, is just understanding money. It's a lot of people that want to make money, but if you don't understand money, making it is like, it's not as easy as you think. You get what I'm saying? So let me help y'all understand how you can make money online. It's one of the easiest ways to make money online. I like to give y'all these 3 to 4 bullet points because people don't even know you can make money like this. First of all, you can make money off of content. The same way I'm recording myself right now, I'm putting these videos in front of y'all. Y'all are seeing me posting content every day. Y'all are seeing me posting pictures or whatever the case may be. Every post that I make, I get paid for these posts. Whether it be me being paid to wear the clothes, whether it's me getting paid to make the videos and I get paid off the views through advertisements, whether it's me selling products off of the posts and the views I get, everything I do is to generate a dollar, bro. These are the ways you could generate income and make money from your phone, right? I teach this in my community, but if y'all don't know it, y'all gonna know it now, man. You can make money off of content and posting the videos you make because some people will watch your lives, some people will watch your DIYs. It's a lot of different ways you could get paid in order to entertain people because people scroll on their phone all day. A lot of us are naturally consumers, and the one thing I can say is if you're making content for them to consume, you can make a decent amount of bread. You could also do product sales. Too many people don't tell you about how you can sell products and services and sell a lot of different things online to make money. There's people out here selling ashwagandha gummies. I done seen people selling bottled caps of air. So what I want y'all folks to understand is the only thing you need to do is find something that people need, fill in that blank, and then from there you can be printing money pretty easily. I also want to talk about affiliate marketing. We have a lot of people out here that have platforms, but they're not smart enough to be able to come up with their own products. They're not smart enough to be able to come up with something to sell to their audience. So guess what? If you got a platform with views and you making money off of your views and you want to make a little bit of extra bread, you could affiliate market and help sell other people products. You could wear people clothes in your videos, you could wear people products in your videos, use people products, and you could use your influence to help make you extra bread or make bread in general because you got some people that's not even getting paid off of their content. So if you are getting paid off your content, you have an extra stream of revenue you can make by affiliate marketing. If you're not getting paid off your content, now you can make money off your content by selling other people's products and using your views to your benefit. It is a lot of people out here that have 1 million of views but don't have $1 million because they don't know how to make money off of the people that's watching them. You get what I'm saying? Now moving forward, y'all, we could also talk about personal marketing. Using your content to push other people to buy your products, your services, or watch your content. Bro, you could literally make videos and your videos could be about your car and if you making car content, bro, sell air fresheners, sell your own t-shirts, bro, you get what I'm saying? There's a lot of different things you could do. As a content creator, I'm a person that a lot of people watch for fashion. People watch me for all these different things. I can sell glasses, rosaries, and all these different things. If you're a person that was known for cooking, bro, you could sell cookbooks, you could sell all these different products. You need to find a way to make a product around what you're doing or create some type of service or something to sell to people so that when you're generating all these different views, you have all these different numbers coming in, you have something in front of you to give to people so that people aren't just watching you just to watch you. I could think of people that was generating millions of views, bro, and if they would have had a product in place during the time that they was blowing up or they would have had something to sell to people when they was blowing up, think about how much money they would have had. A lot of people didn't even think of a product or something to put in front of people, so when all the views and shit came in, they just got famous. Famous and being broke is not something I want to be. So y'all folks think about that real hard, and that's something y'all need to push into y'all brain, and y'all should be thinking about these 4 things I put y'all on to early on. If y'all need help with coming up with your products, you need help with coming up with the content creation ideas, product sales, or figuring out how to get into affiliate marketing, I teach all of this shit in my community, and a link to it is in my bio, y'all. But moving forward, we're going to talk about a couple things I would do differently. It's a lot of things I did when I was coming up trying to make my first 10K. I feel like these things are things that you need to know because it'll prevent you from making bad decisions with your money. It'll prevent you from making bad decisions in general, and this will allow you to keep your money and also make money quicker. First thing I want to talk about, bro, is learning how to understand credit and save money. one thing we don't understand is we use our money for everything. The people that are getting ahead in life are not using their dollars out their bank account. They're using their credit cards and using the bank's money. They're pulling out loans and using their loan money. But one thing I can say is nobody is actually smart. The people that are actually smart enough to know what's going on are not spending their bread. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, AB Academy, what's going on, man? It's your boy Avery B. Today I'm about to put y'all on some serious game, some real life game. About to teach y'all boys and girls how to save up $10,000. As you can see in my hand, man, this is legitimately $10,000, no counterfeit. Just got it out of the bank. And after this video is getting put back in the bank. I just know that some of y'all are visual learners, as I am too, bro. If somebody would have showed me this 5 years ago, I would have been tuned in just like how you is right now. So stay tuned to the end of the video, and I'm about to show you how to get this in no time. If somebody came up to me the other day and was like, bro, you the reason why I could do this, da 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 da. I'm like, bro, keep going, bro. That shit lit. So, about to put y'all down, man. So, I'm going to break this down in like 3 simple steps, you feel me? Step number 1, you want to calculate everything. Calculate all your expenses, calculate all the money you make, calculate all the different ways that you make money versus spend money. The reason you're doing this is simple. You got to see if you even have money left over. So what I mean is, don't calculate taking your girl out on a date, because you don't do that every day. Don't calculate going out to eat steak dinners. We gonna chill on that for right now. We gonna chill. Calculate what you got to pay for. Your rent, your car, your insurance, stuff like this, your phone bill. Calculate everything that you have to pay for. Like, it's inevitable. You have to pay this every month. So once you calculate that number, calculate how much you make from all of your stuff, from your job, from your side income. Calculate everything you make versus everything you spend. Once you did that, you're going to have 2 different numbers. Make sure that this number is a positive and not a negative. If this number is a negative and not a positive, we can't move on to step 2. But if this number is a positive, we can move on to step 2. Let me tell y'all something, bro. It's not the fact that the reason we don't have money in our bank account at the end of the month is not that we're not making enough. It's that we're not giving our money a place to go. We're not giving it a direction. Money with no direction is money gone, bro. You got to tell your money where to go, opposed to your money deciding where to go. Because if that motherfucker got a mind of his own, bro, it's going to go anywhere and everywhere. So step number 2, after you clearly have a positive in your money, you feel me? This could be $100. This could be $200. It could be $300. Have a payday routine. That is step number 2. Get you a payday routine. For me, a payday routine is in my notes section. You feel me? I have my different streams of income, and every time I receive a paycheck from that stream of income, it goes through my payday routine. A payday routine is nothing, bro, but organizing and putting percentages on where it go. If y'all seen my other financial videos, y'all seen that I recommend multiple bank accounts, but you don't have to have multiple bank accounts if you don't want to. I recommend it. Go watch one of those if you want to know why I recommend it. But payday routine is basically splitting up your money, dividing your money. The reason why we did the step number 1, which was calculate everything, because we need to know how much we have to spend on bills versus how much we could take out, right? So I recommend 3 accounts. First account is your bills account. Second account is your spending account. And third account is your savings, right? Boom. And I'm going to tell y'all a little trick after this too, you feel me? But the third one is the savings. What you do is every time you get paid, you want to break it up those 3 different ways. Depending on how much your bills cost versus how much you make, you want to put a certain amount of your bills. So for some people, that might be 50% got to go to bills, 25 can go to spending, 25 can go to saving, right? So how this works is the 75 that go, the 50 that go to your bills, literally only pay for your bills. The 25 that go to your spending, you can spend on whatever the fuck you want. And the 25 that go to your savings have to get saved, right? It has to get saved. And the spending is going to be a trick. It's going to be a challenge because you only can spend 25 of your income now, 25% of your income. Now you got to kind of play around like, damn, I don't know what I can eat now. I don't know where I got to go. But that's the fun part of it, because you have money because you're saving 25%, but you don't as well. So you moving and living like off that 25%, and that's the cheat code, bro. And number 3, the reason number 3, bro, is out of sight, out of mind. Kind of how I said the first part, how I'm going to tell y'all a trick. This savings account, this third account, I don't recommend to be your real bank account. I don't recommend you to have too much access to it. If y'all want my method, bro, I literally just started an emergency fund with an app called Acorns. So the reason why I went with Acorns, because they have a high yield saving account that gives you 5% back APY, which is like money going into your pockets, it beats the inflation rate. So the more money you put in there, the longer you put in there, the more you make. You feel me? So it's just a smart option because, for one, you make money for keeping your money in there. Because if you keep your money in the bank, you lose it versus inflation. So you make money by keeping your money in that shit. And then it's a spot where you can't even take it out. So when you, for that 25%, I recommend y'all put that into an Acorns account. If y'all need a link to that, I'll put it in the description. Hopefully I don't forget. Hopefully AB don't forget. I'm gonna make sure the first 3 people who sign up, y'all gonna get a bonus investment as long as y'all throw some money in there. Just the first 3 people though, so I want to see who's serious, you feel me? Click the first link in the description. I'm gonna put y'all down. But you want to have your third account and your savings account away from.
So until you understand the way to stay rich is by not spending your money, you are going to be in a position where you're going to be working for forever, because you're going to work just enough to get some money and work towards the next check. You want to be the person that's making money and letting your money make money for you. And when it's not making money for you, you're not stressed out because you understand money, so you could keep your money around. Your money is not just flowing in and out of your pocket, going towards Balenciagas and all these different stores, and you could actually keep money for a long period of time. Another thing I want to talk about is I will focus on networking and sharpening my knowledge and my skills, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. So yes, bro, you have to be good at your craft. You have to be good at what you're doing, but it's also about who you know. So one of my biggest things is, while I'm perfecting my craft, while I'm getting good at rapping, singing, blogging, sports playing, whatever the case may be, I'm also building connections, because these connections will get you farther. Because yeah, it's a lot of people with talent that got places in life, but think about how many people you see with raw talent that end up being homeless just because they didn't get their position, they didn't get put in front of the right person, the right opportunity never came their way. And a lot of times you could have talent, but you won't have the opportunities if you don't have the network. You got to know people to be able to open the doors for yourself. So y'all folks need to not only focus on perfecting your craft and get better at what you're doing, but also get real good at talking to people and speaking, because opening doors will come from the people you talk to and the people that you know. Another thing I want to talk to y'all about that I probably would have got a lot farther on if I would have knew this is, man, I will focus less on distractions unless it's something beneficial to me. So when it comes to males, females, the clubbing, the parties, spending your money going to wherever you go every day, impulsive decisions, a lot of different things that people have, man, y'all folks got to get y'all shit together, because at the point to where you tell yourself you want to be a millionaire, a billionaire, whatever the case may be, you have to have that type of mindset. And those people that have that type of mindset don't usually do the same things that we do. It's crazy to say that we got people with a couple hundreds of dollars, a couple of thousands of dollars, and these niggas will go into the club every weekend like they fucking celebrating. But what the hell are you celebrating? Being broke? Because that millionaire is either A, sitting at a computer working on his business, B, he's somewhere trying to scale his business to the next level, or C, he's taking time to be with his family, because we barely get time to be with our people. But one thing we not doing in our free time, to all the people that are millionaires, people that have hundreds of thousands of dollars, or people that's trying to get hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions and billions, we're not sitting on our ass or around somewhere bullshitting and partying all the time, because you got other things you need to focus on. So if you want those type of people, focus up. If you got distractions, whether it be male or female, focus up. If that girl ain't helping you take your business to the next level, if she's not pushing you out the door every day when the sun come up telling you to go to work or go do whatever you need to go do, if that nigga is not trying to help you put no type of money in your pocket to support your business, if he's not trying to help you scale what you got going on, if bro don't want to do nothing but bust your buns, kill the relationship, stay from around each other, because that shit is not beneficial. Y'all are holding each other back. Y'all end up being 2 motherfuckers looking like a raisin, laying up in a bed with a bunch of kids running around, no money, inside a popcorn ceiling apartment, because you chose to sit around somebody and be comfortable with a person that's not helping you take yourself to the next level. If you're not around each other to help build each other, you don't need to be around each other, and that shit is that simple. You get what I'm saying? Now we're going to talk about something else that I really want to talk about. I will focus on scaling my business first instead of having multiple streams of income. When I was coming up, bro, I was thinking the best way to get rich is to have my money into multiple things, when in reality, bro, if I would have focused strictly on content creation, I would have got there a lot faster. I had money in cars, I had money in clothes, I had money in businesses, I had money in content creation. But to be honest, if I would have just focused on buying cameras, buying equipment, vlogging, clipping my shit up, bro, I would have made my money a lot quicker. I would have got to where I was trying to be a lot faster, and I would have been a lot less stressed out. So if you're a person that think owning multiple businesses is the way to get rich, it is. But the thing about it is, what you don't understand is, most niggas that start multiple businesses already got rich doing one thing and use the money from that one thing to create multiple sources of income. Nobody's focusing on 5 different things at one time, bro, and if they do, they're telling you a lie. And it's a lot more stressful when you do it that way. If you're trying to preserve your mentality, if you're trying to keep yourself like moving forward and not being stressed out all the time, if you're trying to make your life a little bit easier and you're trying to get to your goal a lot faster, bro, focus on one thing. We also gonna talk about, man, I want to talk about, let's see, liabilities versus assets over liabilities, bro. A lot of people don't understand that shit. We buy what we want and not what we need, bro. You need a crib, you need food, you need water, you need a couple pairs of clothes, bro. You don't need Balenciaga, you don't need Roof Chris, you don't need all these different things. So one thing that we have to understand is we have to understand things that we want versus things that we need, and that'll be able to allow us to keep money more. We are impulsive as a people. We buy things that we think are important. A lot of times the things that we think are important don't mean shit and don't bring us no type of value. If you're not buying something that can put money in your pocket, feed your family, or something that you actually need, it might be something that you need to put to the side, because a lot of times we prioritize our wants, not understanding that our wants will have you sitting in the same place every day. You want Balenciaga, nigga, but do you need Balenciaga if you're sitting in an apartment with no car outside? Maybe that pair of Balenciagas you bought, bro, if you save your money and you stop buying Balenciaga every weekend, save your money 5 times instead of buying them shoes, gang, you'll have a car. So what I want y'all folks to understand is, bro, being able to prioritize, being able to realize what an asset over a liability is, and just being able to control your money the right way, you'll be able to keep money. And I also want to talk about investments, because, see, assets is buying things that preserve your money. Liabilities is spending things spending your money on things that don't matter. But investments is the thing that's gonna keep your money making you money. You get what I'm saying? So what I want y'all to understand is, bro, you gotta be able to understand those 3 things, because once you understand assets, you'll be able to preserve your money. Once you understand liabilities, you'll know how to spend your money. What y'all got going on YouTube? It's Who Casper, and we is back with another free game video, man. If y'all folks is wondering what today's topic is about, go look at the title. Today, we're talking about how making money isn't hard. I know a lot of people don't believe that, but I'm going to explain to you exactly how making money isn't hard, because once I explain to you these couple of concepts, y'all folks will be able to understand how to make money a little bit easier. So boys and girls, listen up, man. First thing I want to talk about in this video is investments. I feel like a lot of people don't understand how investments make making money for you easier, but it's real easy to get into investing. Now, what I mean by it's real easy to get into investing is you just got to do your research and do your homework. I ain't trying to be FYBJ Main, but if you go look, man, if you would have looked at Bitcoin and did your research in the early on stages of Bitcoin, probably around 2016 and even earlier than that, bro, you could have bought Bitcoins for dollars, bro. You could have got it for maybe even a couple thousand when it was at 3,000 in 2017. Now, if you would have invested in Bitcoin when it was 3,000 at 2017, all the way up to now when it's at $90,000, bro, think about how much money you could have made. One of my biggest things is getting into things early on and paying attention to investments. You have different companies you could have invested in: Tesla, Apple, Snapchat. There's different companies that do real estate. It's cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin, like Dogecoin and all these different things, bro. Investing is going to take you a lot farther in life, because once you learn how to invest your money, you allow your money to make money for you. One of the stupidest things that people think is that you have to wake up every day to make bread. Millionaires are making money while they're sleeping, and that's why they're able to go on vacation on the weekend and come back and there's still new money in their bank account. Nobody is really living, being a millionaire and living day by day. If you have no form of passive income, if you make no investments to be able to make money while you're sleeping, you will be working for the rest of your life, and you will work until you retire, and that means you won't retire until you pass away. So with that being said, bro, making investments is one of the biggest things about keeping money and making money, because once you start making investments, you're able to live life passive and wake up and be able to have money without having to see your money grow. You get what I'm saying? Now we're going to talk about assets. I like assets, but I also like to talk about assets and liabilities. We'll get into liabilities next. When it comes to assets, bro, so for me, I'm going to be honest. When it comes to assets, you have a lot of people that will put their money into things that matter, bro. You should be buying property. You should be buying growing investments. You should be out here putting your money into what else can we say, y'all? Stocks. You should be putting your money into all these different things, positive growing assets. It's a lot of people that don't put their money into investments, stocks, like I said, properties and all these different things. But it's a lot of people that do put their money into liabilities. If you're the person that's out here, bro, and you spend your money on the liabilities, you buy shoes, clothes, cars, and whatever the case may be, bro, you can still do that. But do it and make it make sense, bro. Don't have all these different liabilities and you not putting your money into positive investments. It is a person out here that was smart enough to put his money into whatever he put his money into, and it could be a rental company, it could be you owning box trucks, it could be you owning an Airbnb, it could be you owning all these different things. But instead of you buying that $2,000 pair of shoes, you could have made a $2,000 investment. It could have made you $10,000. But a lot of us don't know about liability control. You have to be able to control your liabilities, bro. You have to know the difference between assets and liabilities. You get what I'm saying? So once you learn assets and liabilities, you'll be able to keep your money in your pocket a lot more, and you'll be able to make a lot more money with your money, because you'll understand that buying stupid things like materials and buying your wants over your needs is something that doesn't fucking matter. And once you get to the point to where you have that type of mindset, money will stay around you a lot longer. We're gonna talk about sacrifices, y'all. Money is not hard to make once you understand that money comes with sacrifice. You're going to have to sacrifice time. You're going to have to sacrifice certain experiences. You're going to have to sacrifice a lot of things, because one thing about it is, until you understand sacrifice, you'll never be able to get to a point where you can make money. It's people that think they're going to go to the club every day and be a millionaire. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. It's some people that could do it. You are probably not that person. You get what I'm saying? You got all these different people that don't want to make sacrifices when it comes to the things they spend their time on, bro. You might smoke too much, bro. You probably spend $30,000 a year on marijuana and you ain't even did the math yet. But if you stop smoking, that $30,000 could be an amount of money you could use to change your life or change your family's life. You get what I'm saying? It could be money you could use towards an investment, to where if you wasn't spending money on a 3-5 every day, and you was putting that money you was spending on a 3-5 in a pot and saving it at the end of the year, that money you was spending on a 3-5 every day might be enough for you to go buy you a Hellcat. So what I want y'all folks to understand is, bro, making money isn't hard once you understand the sacrifice portion of this shit, because sometimes it's going to take sacrificing time. It's going to take sacrificing certain people that you're around, certain habits that you have. And once you get to the point to where you can make sacrifices, making money is a lot easier, because money gravitates towards a person that understands money. And the only way you're going to be able to understand money is to understand how to keep it and understand what it takes to lose it. You feel me? So, yeah, man. Y'all folks learn about sacrifices. Next thing we're going to get into is networking, bro. It is a lot easier to make money once you learn how to network. What I mean by that is, bro, yeah, you can make a lot of money by yourself. But if you got connections, making money is easier. Think about the dude that runs a clothing brand and he runs the whole entire clothing brand by himself. But think about the dude who runs the clothing brand who has a friend who's a manufacturer. Think about the dude who is a musician, but he has a friend that's a producer and has a studio. Think about the people that have connections and networking situations. You get a lot farther in your life, not by just what you know, but by who you know, because who you know could put you in a lot of different rooms that you couldn't be in. I'm going to be honest with you. Think about life like this. We talk about networking all the time, and I like to talk about networking because a lot of the reasons I got to where I'm at right now is because I was smart, but it was also because I've never been scared to talk to people. I wasn't scared to go in a room and be the dumbest person in the room, because being the dumbest person in the room teaches you shit sometimes, bro. I would go in a room, sit there and soak up all the game, bro. And then I would come back to these rooms. I would talk to these people. I would learn from these people. I would make connections with these people. I was trying to meet everybody I could meet and learn everything I could learn so I could be in every position I want to be in. You don't want to be a one-trick pony, bro. You want to be the person that knows a lawyer, a doctor, and all these different people, so you could do anything and be in any position you want to be in the world. And the best place to do that shit is off of networking. I'm the type of person where if I want to go do some acting, I can, because I know actors. If I want to go rap for the day, I could go meet up with some rappers. Like, I know a little bit of everybody, but the reason that shit has benefited me and got me a lot farther in life is because once I learned how to network, networking will take you farther, because once you know people, you can open a lot more doors for yourself. We're going to talk about finding a hole and filling in the blank. I feel like this is one of the most important topics in this video, because finding a hole and filling in the blank is what's going to make you rich. Making money isn't hard once you understand that all you have to do is be able to find something that people need and provide a service to people. People need more affordable clothes, so if you can make Balenciaga at a cheaper price, they're going to come shop with your brand, twin. You get what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to drive everywhere. Taxi cabs cost a lot. Guess what? Somebody made Uber. Oh my God, a guy doesn't want to go pick up his groceries from the fucking grocery store. Guess what they did, guy? We made Instacart, we made DoorDash. You don't feel like taking this package and dropping it off to bro down the street? You lazy as hell? Oh my God, bro, we have Uber package. So my point is, if you want to be able to make money quick, if you want to get rich quick, all you gotta do is find something that people need, provide a service, and you get paid off of that, bro. And I think the biggest thing is not about thinking about money, but thinking about how to help people. And if you make money thinking about how to help people, your business will last a lot longer. So what I want to tell y'all folks is, if you're in a position right now to where you want to get rich and you trying to think of how to get rich quick, sit down, think about what you need, think about how you could fix what people need, and once you provide that service, I promise you some type of money is going to fall into your lap. For me, bro, it was giving people the father figure or giving people the male role model that they needed, bro, and that's what helped me make money, bro. For some people, bro, for Tesla, bro, he might have been tired of driving his car and holding the steering wheel. Bro made cars lazier. You get what I'm saying? For automated 18-wheelers he's creating, he realized people is tired of paying people to have CDLs to crash off the road and hit people. Let me just make a truck that drives itself. So what I want y'all folks to understand is, once you find a hole in the market, once you find a hole in things that people need, fill that hole and you could get rich off of it, I promise you. Now the last thing we're gonna talk about is actually two more things. It's gonna be creating and innovating, bro. One of my biggest things is, bro, you're gonna get rich a lot quicker once you realize that people aren't getting rich off stealing ideas, they're getting rich off creating ideas. Now mind you, you could get rich off taking an idea and making it better, but that's not just stealing somebody's shit, bro. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that think, oh, you could just walk up, Denim Tears got a hat, let me go make Denim Tears hat. No, bro, they're gonna keep going to Denim Tears because he's the original. So my point is, now if you took Denim Tears and you did what Offset did, and you throw your name on it and make it Flame Denim Tears, you made it your own version of Denim Tears, people will buy that because you added your innovation. You can't steal ideas. Life is about creating something, or taking something that's created and making it better, improving something. But life ain't about taking something. So what I want y'all folks to understand is, bro, get more into creating things, get more into innovating and making things better, and you will put yourself in a position to where money will always be coming towards you, because as long as you're the person that could fix a problem, make a problem better, or you're a person that could create something new. And once you understand investments, you'll know how to make your money make you money. And that's the three things you need in order to be able to keep anything in this world. You get what I'm saying? We're going to talk about how I would spend my money properly and just how to keep money in general, bro. And I think the last thing I want to talk about is how to make your money make money. So like I said, when it comes to spending money properly, bro, the only thing you got to do to spend money properly is use what I just told y'all about having the mindset of the wants versus the needs. When it comes to how to keep money, the only way you learn how to keep money is by spending your money on positive investments, things that bring you equity. You get what I'm saying? Cribs that are fucking appreciating because you bought a piece of land in a good area. You know what I'm saying? Cars, not a Hellcat, not none of that. I'm talking about cars that actually gain value, an appreciating asset if you're gonna buy it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Certain pieces of the jewelry, gold, different minerals, different materials. You get what I'm saying? Stocks, cryptocurrencies, all these different things are ways to help you keep your money moving properly. And then I think the biggest thing is how to make your money make money, bro. So when you think about how to make your money make money, investments, whether it be investing into yourself, investing into your business, taking the money from your business that made you $10,000 and putting $10,000 back into it so you can make $100K. Whether it be stocks so you can make money while you're sleeping, cryptocurrency so you can make money while you're sleeping, all of these different things. You have to know how to invest your money so your money makes money for you, because a lot of humans fuck up because we waking up every day working towards a dollar, not even understand the dollar is a piece of fucking paper. Money need to be working towards you. You don't need to be working towards it. But the way that you get money to start coming towards you and gravitating towards you, and you get money to start falling in your lap, is by putting yourself in a position to have investments, because your investments will make you money and then money will come towards you with no problem. Man, I also want to talk to y'all folks about marketing, bro, because one of my biggest things is I teach this shit inside my community heavy, bro. You got to learn how to control your money. You got to learn how to make money. But you also got to learn how to market yourself, because if you can't get yourself in front of the right people, you can't get yourself in front of the right target audience, if you can't get views or whatever the case may be, sometimes it's hard to make money if can't nobody see you. You might have the best t-shirt in the world, bro, but if can't nobody see the t-shirt, how you going to make sales? You might be the best blogger in the world, have the best content. Ghost, get out my room. You might have the best content in the world, but I'm gonna be honest, if can't nobody see your content, how you gonna blow your content up? So my biggest thing is, bro, when it comes to these different situations, you just gotta know how to maneuver, bro. And I think the biggest thing is marketing is so important, because that's what makes or breaks the business, bro. You could be the best content creator, best streamer, you could be the best clothing brand owner, you can have the best product in the world, but at the end of the day, if you can't get in front of people to see it, you're not going to be able to make money. You're not going to be able to make sales. If you can't make sales, you can't eat. If you can't eat, you can't feed your family. And that's usually what ends up putting a person in a state of depression, making you homeless, and all these different things. So if you want to avoid all of these problems, bro, make sure you pay attention to everything I said in this video. And like I said, if you need help with some of the things I said in this video, I provide my community, because my biggest thing is creating a safe haven for people to be able to learn with each other, network with each other, and grow with each other. each other. I was coming up in this world, and I could think of a time when I didn't have nobody to teach me the things I know right now, nobody to show me the skills that I needed, nobody to tell me what I need to do or what I need to stay away from to get ahead in business. And one of the things I'll tell y'all folks is, if you don't have a mentor, if you don't have the knowledge, if you don't have the resources or know where to go learn these things from, you'll get left behind in life because they not teach you this shit in school. So if y'all folks need any type of help with learning, if y'all need any type of help with furthering y'all career, take yourself to the next level, or just making sure you can elevate yourself mentally, physically, or financially, man, y'all folks check out the Ghost Family. Description is in my bio, man. Y'all can see the link there and y'all can join up and check it out. If not, man, I will see y'all in the next free game video. But what I want to tell y'all folks before we leave this video is, bro, making money is not as hard as people make it seem. We just have to understand money, and once you understand money, making money, keeping money, and investing money becomes a lot easier. But one of the things I want y'all to understand is a lot of us are financially illiterate. A lot of us are not having teachers, mentors, and different people in front of us, and they don't teach this shit in school, so I can't blame y'all. But what I want y'all to understand is use your cell phone for more than just a tool of entertainment. Use it as a tool to be the entertainer and make money on it. Use it as a person to sell products and make people buy your products. I think one of the biggest things that pisses me off about the cell phone is a lot of the things that we consume, we don't understand we could be making ourselves and we could be feeding our family. I used to be the person scrolling all day long, bro, and I talk to people about this shit in the Ghost Family because I feel like this shit is important. You could scroll all day long and watch videos. You doing that shit for free, you wasting hours of your day, and all you doing is paying the people you watching. You could go on here and be scrolling, buying shit online all day long, bro. You just on here just buying shit, buying shit, buying shit. Or you could be the person that makes products and you could be selling shit, selling shit, selling shit. You get what I'm saying? You could be the person that's on here, man, my point is, bro, don't be the person consuming the content, be the person making the content, because at the end of the day, bro, you're watching yourself sit there, waste your time and feed somebody else's family when you could be feeding your own. The only thing you got to do is take action. And one of my biggest things is letting people sit around, be procrastinators and tell themselves that they're doing the right thing when all you doing is wasting your potential. I used to be a person who used to sit on my phone, man, I scrolling that bitch at work, I scrolling that bitch at school, but who would have known if I would have picked up my phone, learned a little bit, whether it be getting a mentor, watching these YouTube videos, reading books and different shit, I could have been making millions of dollars from this phone years ago if I understood what the phone was really supposed to be used for, and I understood how money really works. Man, this shit is a form of communication, not a form of entertainment. You want to be entertained, cut on your TV. One thing I want to tell you about this cell phone is this phone is used for you to talk to people all across the world and make connections all across the world without ever having to leave your home. And that's one thing that I love about this device. It allows you to make money from the comfortability of wherever the fuck you at, and the only way you can stop yourself from making money is if you don't have the knowledge and you don't have the skills. If you have this cell phone in your hand and it's charged, it should be printing at all times. And that's all I want to get across to y'all people. Like I said, man, if y'all watching this video right now, man, and y'all ain't already subbed up, make sure y'all hit the sub button. Make sure y'all like the video. Share it with a friend or somebody y'all think need it, man. And if y'all is interested in joining the Ghost Family, man, y'all click the link in my description, man, and go check out my community. We teach y'all everything you need to know about taking yourself to the next level, whether it's business or financial. All I'm going to tell y'all folks is I love y'all. We on the road to 100K on this channel, man. And if y'all watching this right now and you not sub, hit that sub button to help me get to my goal, man. We got a lot more of these free game videos coming though. Y'all let me know some different topics y'all want to hear me talk about in the comments, and I'll see y'all folks later. It's a solution. You will always have money around you, bro. One of my biggest things is I sit down sometimes, I either create something or I look at something that was fucked up and I figure out how to make it better, because that's what allows me to make money, bro. Just pay attention to what's around you, pay attention to what people need, and getting rich will come to you a lot quicker than you think. I think the last thing I want to talk about in this video that a lot of people don't understand that will make your life a lot easier is, bro, making money isn't hard once you start learning. Bro, how you want to be rich but you can't sit down and watch a 10-minute yapping video of this light-skinned dude trying to tell you about some bread? So to all the people watching this video, you already one step ahead of everybody else. How you want to be rich but you can't read a book, bro? How you want to be rich but you can't watch a DIY video? You don't want to go to school. You don't want to do all of these different things. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I'm not going to tell you the shit they teach you in your textbooks at school is what you need to learn. But what I can tell you is you got to learn something. Everybody's a student in some shape, way, or form. You either a student of the streets, you a student of the school that you in, you a student of the mentor that you have, you're a student of your parents. It's always somebody in life that's going to teach you something. But you always have to be open to be a student, because once you feel like you learned everything, you'll get left behind in life. Because when you're in a world that's developing and growing every day, how the fuck can you feel like you know everything when something new is always being created, something new is always being shown, and it's always something new? You have to be able to adapt. You have to be open to learn. And once you feel like you're stopped learning, once you feel like you're done learning, you get left behind in life. So never stop learning, never stop growing, always keep pushing. And that's the biggest thing that's gonna matter when you leave this earth. Everything that you learn, everything that you did, everything that you put in motion. So keep putting things in motion, keep putting one foot in front of the other, and just keep going, bro. If you're watching this video right now, man, and y'all need some more free game, man, if y'all need any more financial advice, if it's anything else you feel like you want to learn from me, man, I teach a lot of stuff in these videos, but I also teach a lot of stuff inside my community, man. The link is in the description. I teach y'all everything about being an entrepreneur, investments, and everything you could think of about how to make yourself a better person mentally and take yourself to that next level. If y'all folks interested in that, and it's something you want to look into, man, it's a whole bunch of my students, including me, learning new things every day, bro. And it's a growing community where I'm gonna keep on teaching y'all. Y'all learn as I grow, and as I grow, y'all grow. And one thing I can say is, bro, it helps you a lot more when you got somebody in front of you to tell you what to do, what not to do, how to do things, and how not to do things. So if y'all folks is interested in having that extra little boost, if y'all are interested in having that extra little person behind you outside of these videos to talk to you and push you throughout your week and push you throughout your month, man, y'all folks check out my community, man. It's real cheap and easy to get in. If not, I will see you on the next free game video, man. Y'all know I love making these videos. One thing I can tell y'all folks is you're going to keep seeing me. You're going to keep seeing these videos. Just make sure you like,